Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो तारी राय सो मारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो,
whenever, whatever you are.
Oh, ये 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना. Who asks you leave at zero complete level, मौज में रहो, be happy. श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा. गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः, गुरु साक्षात् परम ब्रह्म, तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः, तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. We are in the 8th verse. क्व प्रमाता प्रमाणं वा, क्व प्रमेयं क्व च प्रमा, क्व किंचित् क्व न किंचिद्वा, सर्वदा विमलस्य मे. प्रमाता च प्रमाणं च प्रमिति प्रमेयस्तथा यस्य भासावभासेत. This comes from Shankaracharya's some compositions. Every experience has got these 3-4 components. First is pramata. Pramata is the knower. Pramanam is the means of knowledge. Prameya is the object of knowledge. And prama is the knowledge of the object. 4 things. Pramata, pramanam, prameya, prama. Na kinchid na kinchidva. They have no place in me. Now see. First we will take pramata. Do you know this object? Yes. How do you know this object? This is an object, but I am not that object. See? Otherwise, what a great fun it will be. Do you know what is that animal? Yes. It is a donkey. But I am a donkey? No, no. I am not a donkey. So that knowledge where not I, sense happens, that is the prameya, object of knowledge. Then you know what it is? Yes, I know. So that is the knowledge of the object too. Then how do you know that? Come on, I can see with my own eyes. Oh, good. Pramanam is the means of knowledge. And I, the knower, pramata. Now these 4 things. Are they applicable to ourselves? First of all, do you know yourself? Yes. Through what you know? Through your sense organs? Are you there? Yes. What is the proof? I can smell. Say, I am there. No. So, our presence does not involve operation of any known means of knowledge. See? So, no pramana, no means of knowledge is required. Prameya. Do we know ourselves as I am not me? And prama. Can I say, I don't know myself? Therefore, what is the reality? Reality, sarvada vimalasya me. I do not require any means of knowledge to know myself because, be very attentive, because knowing is being, and being is knowing. There is one of our books, Knowing is Being, based on the Saddarshan of Bhagwan Ramana Maharshi. Very deep, thinking in that. So, if this is the truth, then what will be the spiritual practice? First, pramata, the knower. Drop the knower. Knowledge without the knower is the reality. And therefore, there cannot be arrogance. I am realized. Swamiji, you are lucky, you are realized. I am not getting realized. What should I do? Are a Dumbo? In realization, nobody is left. Take your own day-to-day example. In deep sleep, who is there? I is not there. Who wanted to go to sleep? I want to go to sleep. Is he there? No. So what is the deep sleep? Deep sleep is that where there is no sleeper, only sleep. So it is an experience without experiencer. See? Pramanam, what means of knowledge are required to know our being? No means of knowledge. A blind person, a deaf person, a mad person, a person in coma, they cannot experience their own absence. Praman is not required, instrument of knowledge is not required. Then prameya, we cannot know ourselves objectively. Like the eyes can see everything, they cannot see themselves. Because in seeing the eyes by the eyes, there is no operation of seer-seen duality. The only seeing is happening. But seer is not born, and therefore they cannot be seen. Pramanam, prameya, cha prama. So if you are asked about you to talk, what you will talk about you? See, in Detroit, many years before, there was one Vishwa Hindu Parishad meeting. And in that, 3 people were called. Myself, there was one Jain Muni and one Professor Rao from Cambridge probably or somewhere. So first of all, the Jain Muni spoke for 15-20 minutes. Then he said, hereafter Swamiji will take ahead. So relay race. So I continued. He is also freelancer, I am also freelancer. He completed the topic. Then the topic, now these Swamis, you know the person who was conducting. But now I'll introduce you to the third speaker. He is Mr. Rao from UK. Excuse me, Dr. Rao. That day I had discovered all those who want to do PhD only to add a prefix, doctor. Useless people do PhD. Wise people enjoy life. See? Except those who are PhD here. I had to survive. So, none of these, pramata, pramanam, prameya, prama, none of them are valid when it comes to in our own being. See? When you call the water as ocean, is it an honor to the water? When you call the ocean, the water as the wave, is it a degradation? When you call the water as the iceberg, is it a solidification? Or if you call the water as the hailstorms, is it breaking it into pieces? No. So simple rule is, infinite cannot be divided by any criteria. And therefore, infinite plus minus anything continues to be infinite. Therefore, pramata, pramanam, prameya, prama, all of them have no place in me. Therefore, I am realized is wrong. I am not realized is also wrong. See, Tulsidaji says, Jnana man jahu ekahu nahi. What is the meaning of abiding in the truth? Where there is no arrogance of realization. Therefore, wise people never get insulted, they never get hurt, because like Sometimes, the small kids they give in our lap. So I tell, first of all, put some cloth. I am not a bathroom. So they put a cloth. And I take the child in my lap. And then the child, he will start pulling my beard. Will I get insulted? You are pulling my beard. Behave properly. And he will behave. What will you do? What will you do? Because there is no I am doing it. Therefore, whenever we get hurt, insulted, recognize this. We are a strong ego. Remain insult proof. And this technique, don't get hurt. When you get hurt, the one who hurt you, he is successful. Somebody calls you, you are dumb. Don't underestimate me. You don't know my further things. I am much more than you can see. Relax, friends, relax. That is our essential. Vimalasya Mala is impurity. All this impurity of manyness. So how many 4 factors are involved? Pramata, knower, pramanam, means of knowledge, prameya, object of knowledge, and prama, the knowledge of the object. These 4 factors, when they merge together, that is our essential nature. See? Kinchidva sarvada vimalasya mehne asti. None of them have any place in me. Continuing further. Kva vikshepaha kva chaikagryam. क्व निर्बोध क्व मूढ़ता क्व हर्ष क्व विषादो वाम सर्वदा निष्क्रियस्य मे क्व विक्षेपः. See, what is our normal complaint? Swamiji, my mind is very disturbed all the time. What should I do? What you do? I only complain. Then we go to the liquid spirituality. And when the bottles are emptied and drums are filled in, then I am in the 7th heaven. Yad gatva nanivartante tad dhama paramam. Vikshepa, aikagram, single-pointedness. Friends, please understand, these terms are very, very subtle to understand. Ekagrata. Yoga will tell you, you concentrate. Don't concentrate on anything. See, remain aware of everything. Concentration is only to one finite. See, I can concentrate on any one of you. But when it comes to me, will I concentrate or remain aware? So when I am in awareness, I can include all of you in one go. But when I focus to only one, then others are neglected. Therefore, aikagram, single-pointedness means what? It is not becoming single-pointed, like we take the thread, salivate it, make it hard, take the eye of the needle and try to put it. Why? Ekagra, don't disturb, and it doesn't go inside. That is not ekagrata. Ekagrata is you are 100% available every moment. I have been talking for last 15 minutes. How many minutes you heard? Huh? Even this is not heard. Because the mind is not single-pointed. See. Therefore, continuing further, Ko vikshepaha ko ekagram nirbodha cha mudhata. Vikshepa is getting disturbed by anything in life, it has no place in me. Friends, whenever we get disturbed, we are not leading a spiritual life. So what is a spiritual life? Take this as a takeaway. Every single event of our life is a spiritual examination. And in every examination, we have to have A+. Not less. See? Then vikshepa will not come. Don't get disturbed at all. Then aikagram, Because you are not disturbed, then you don't have to focus anywhere. You are relaxed. See? A person who is relaxed, he can receive the knowledge very easily without any struggle. Then nirbodha. See, I know, I have heard it, but I am not going to experience that. See? How can I tell you, when I take my special dish, see, and therefore I get such an experience, how can I tell you that experience to you? Therefore, the experience which cannot be transferred, the experience which cannot be spoken of, nirbodha, and kvamudhata, nor we are dumb. See? Moodha is what? Those who function under the influence of the mood, they are moodha. Spelling is the same. M-O-O-D, mood. Andhra spelling of moodha, M-O-O-D-H. Andhra people say H, they don't say H. See? And Malayalis, they don't say O, wo. M-O-O-D-H, moodha. See? So, kvamudhata, we are not dumb. See? But I tell you, this is one of the good qualifications which I use. I don't know. All your subsequent questions stop. Try to remain dumb in this world. Don't become smart. Kva harsha, kva vishado. Never get so much happy that you will suffer. Be attentive. There was a person, a doctor by profession. He was in his clinic or what. His friend came. He said, "Here, what is happening? You are looking very worried." "Yes, I am worried." "What happened?" "See, I don't know how to tell my wife." "I'll tell. What is the problem?" See, the problem is, one lottery ticket she purchased and she won that lottery for $1 million. I don't know how to tell her. If I tell her, she will become so excited and may die out of that excess happiness. I don't know how to tell her. "Come on, yeah, don't worry. I'll take care." He goes to his house. The friend is in the clinic only. He goes, "Bhabiji, how are you?" All, the typical CBI people do. You know CBI? Chronic Bachelor Individuals. They are CBI. So, the CBI goes there and hello. "Bhabiji, prepare something. I'm hungry." So, poor girl prepares everything. And while talking, he's eating and talk. "Bhabiji, tell me, suppose you get a lottery for $1 or $10 million. What will you do with that?" He said, "I'll give you 50%. And he dies. He could not take that happiness. Therefore, don't become too excited in life. Remain cool, you will die. Kva vishadova. Vishada is all the time frustrated. Therefore, in any house you go with old people, never ask them about their health, about them. Bypass them. They'll kill you. See? In somewhere in Delhi, frustrated people, they want only attention. So, "Babaji, how is your health?" "Still alive." "Then maro." "Okay, have you taken food?" If somebody throws something, I pick up and eat." How disgusted existence. Live in the dignity of happiness. That is spiritual life. Never justify that you are miserable. Make miseries miserable rather than you becoming miserable. So, ko harsha ko vishadova sarvada nishkriyasya me. Therefore, nothing to do, nowhere to go. Relax. See? Once we were in Nepal, they forced me to go to Kailash. And I said, I am not coming. But they have booked ticket and took me physically, forcibly went. And in that Nepal Ganj, we were in a hotel. Good hotel, 5-star hotel. It started raining first in cats and dogs. Then it became buffaloes and cows. Then it became elephants and camels. And it was so heavy that in the dining hall, the water was up to the knee. So heavy rain. So all of us write down, Swamiji, what should be done? What should we do? I said, let's go out. So we went out. And then I said, if you have blood in your veins, you follow me. If you have got Coca-Cola, go inside the fridge. Then I said, walk behind me and do this mantra. The water is up to knee deep. Huh? We are walking in the outer space. Lift the left leg above the water level. Don't splash the water slowly. And put it down slowly. And chant the mantra. Nothing to do. Then put it down. Then lift the right leg up. Slowly put it down. Nowhere to go. Nothing to do. Nowhere to go. And we were going in a circle. 1 or 2 circles. Everybody got into that chorus. Nothing to do. Nowhere to go. Nothing to do. I took a tangent. And they continued. See? Life is as you make it. You decide. Therefore, nishkriyasya me. Don't struggle. This, that, I want to get real. What will you do after realization? I want to have God's vision. How God looks like. See? So what can I tell? Okay, imagine I am God. Look at me. How long will you look at? After some, Swamiji, मैं bathroom हो गया तो. See? How long will you look at God? God is not an object of knowledge. You are divine. The real self-realization is, according to Kathopanishad, yada sarve pramuchyante kama yasya vridishritaha athamartyaha amruto bhavati atra brahma samashnute. When we attain a zero desire level, we are one with the divine. And therefore, mantra, na kuch pana, na kuch khona. If you are walking this path, remember, you are not going to get anything in your life. Swamiji, I have been studying, doing chanting and doing everything, but my children don't listen to me. They must be fed up of you. See, remember this basic thing, Indians particularly. You are born Indian. Your children are born American. So they will have the America effect. America is called as the Patala Lok. Patala Lok में ऐसा ही होता है. But then we are unnecessarily suffering. You have destroyed your life, let them destroy their life. So, but we want to help them in destruction. So, ko chaiva vyavahara, ko cha paramarthata, ko sukham, ko va dukkham, vimarshasya me. See? Therefore, what should be done, what should not be done, how to live in this world, what is the paramartha, what is the spiritual realization, ko sukham, ko va dukkham, what is the meaning of joy and sorrows. Vimarsha, discussing on this has no meaning. See? That which is the source of happiness to one is a source of misery to others. That which is a success for one is a loss for other. That which is spiritual life for one is the non-spiritual life for other. See, friends, once I was among the Aghori, Aghori saints. They are, They are called Vamapantha. So, about 15-20 of them, at night they do their sadhana. So there was a fireplace in the center and nice fire was burning. They then started smoking, drinking and all that. Then took their musical instrument, started dancing and singing. And I was sitting there. They knew I don't drink, etc., so they didn't give me. For about 5-6 hours they were doing. So after 3-4 hours, eldest among them, he came to me and he was already spiritual. Shambhavi Mudra. Moshai, they were Bengalis. Therefore, Bengalis call Mahatma. Mahatma is called Moshai. So, Moshai, I am observing you. You are sitting quiet. You are not disturbed. How this is possible? I said, my spiritual sadhana is, I don't hear what people talk. I don't see what people do. Why should I get influence? But is it not difficult? Don't tell me that. Are you not doing the same thing? Huh? Even this is not heard. See, friends, don't get involved in this world unnecessarily. The only purpose of our being what we are is one. See? What is the purpose of this speaker there? He has no speaker, no purpose. I have a purpose that my voice should reach you. See, it has no purpose. Whether it is a discourse or a disco, it makes no difference. If it is a disco coming out, it is not a sin. If discourse is coming, it is not a merit. It is just an instrument. Now, why that instrument is between you and me? Only because, number one, it is a fit instrument. Number two, it is available. Number three, it is willing. Between God and His creation, we have to be an instrument so that He can pass on His bliss to this blisterful world. Therefore, what is the spiritual practice? Delete this small I and empty yourself so that He will select us and express through us. See, friends, when I want to do something, let's take in your place, so many of you, whom I will go and catch, Arvind. Why? Because he is available, he is willing, he is capable. So if we want to get something done, are we not in search of a right person? If he wants to run his show of this world, he is also in search of a right instrument. And that right instrument is which is free from the limitations of individuality so that he can express through us. An expression of divine will never be a misery. It will be only a joy. See, friends. And that joy will not intoxicate that Mahatma. This is meaning. Ka vyavaharo ka paramarthata. They are not different. Let the divine express through. Then the calculations of, if I do this thing, what will I get? You get nothing. Are you ready for this bargain? If I go to sleep, what will I get? You get nothing. See, friends, what do we get in deep sleep? We have no wealth, we have no property, we are nobody, we have no nothing, and yet we are there. So that which is available in the absence of everything, that is our real nature. See, friends, therefore, vyavahara, paramarthata, whether you live in this world or you are abiding in it, it has no meaning. Kva sukham kvachava dukkham. See, joy and sorrows, they are as we think about it. See, therefore, sukham means what? Undisturbed mind is sukham. Ashantasya kutas sukham. Bhagavan says in Gita, Nasti buddhi ayuktasya nacha ayuktasya bhavana nacha bhavayata shanti ashantasya kutas sukham. So according to this, if you really want to work on yourself, try this. Do not justify that you are disturbed. The highest spiritual practice is we must be at peace with ourselves. If we are at peace with ourselves, we will be at peace with the whole world. If we are disturbed with ourselves, we will be at war with the whole world. Peace, happiness, joy, they are same. See, can you imagine this imagination, not real. I go to my girlfriend, therefore I am telling you imagination. I go to my girlfriend and tell her, honey, darling, today I tell you I am so happy, I can't contain my happiness, therefore I want to cut you into small pieces. Will ever it happen? Happiness is not a destructive force. And those who are frustrated, angry, they cannot be creative. They will be destructive. See? So if ananda deva kalvimani bhutani jayante anandena jatani jivanti, if we are the expression of the bliss, where from the blisters are coming out? Because of wrong interaction. If you don't have shoes, no blister will come. You buy a new shoe, then in 2 days you get a blister there. Why? Because you are rubbing. Don't rub with the world. Be at peace with everybody. Kwa sukham kwa dukham nirvirmashasya me. And no problem about all these things. They'll come and go. Kwa maya kwacha samsaraha. Kwa pritir virati kwa va. Kwa jiva kwacha tad brahma. Sarvada vimalasya me. Kwa maya kwacha samsaraha. See friends, all these things are told in our scriptures just to make our thinking process withdraw. So they say, oh, who created this world? Maya created this world. Okay, Maya. So we start imagining Maya means what? But if you understand the purport properly, I'll give one example, easy. Our vision can function only in the spectrum, Vibgyor, starting from the violet up to red. Beyond that, our vision cannot go. And therefore, if I am obsessed, like one young boy asked me this question, Swamiji, have you seen God? Why should I tell you? No. Same question was asked by Vivekananda to Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. I said, you may be Vivekananda, I am not Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. You go and ask them. Now what is the problem? Problem is, if I can see with my eyes, then only I believe. If I don't see, I don't believe. Have you seen where from you are dropped in this world, your mother? Have you seen how you became a child in your mother's womb? See? Obsession. Therefore, Maya is what? Whatever information, knowledge we gather through the limitations of the means of knowledge, if we take that information as the ultimate, we are under the influence of Maya. See? And therefore, we have to drop our experiences which are associated with sense organs, mind and intellect. What are the experiences? Sense organs, colors, forms, etc. Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. Then with the mind, joy, sorrows. And with the intellect, the concept, I am doctor, I am patient. See? In Pittsburgh, many years before, in a university, I had a talk on Vedanta. After my talk was over, the professor said, Mr. Swami, you presented all the concepts very well. I said, my dear, I did not talk concepts. Today you are a professor is a concept. Tomorrow you will be ex-professor. Unknown. You are an American is a concept. Tomorrow you go to India, fall in love with India, become a citizen. You will be an Indian citizen. Concepts are subject to modification and change. The truth doesn't modify, doesn't change. Therefore, that experience which is beyond the scope of sense organs, mind and intellect is the truth. But we take that as the reality and therefore it is called as samsara. See friends. Kva maya, kvacha samsara, kva priti, viratir kvava. Attachment and non-attachment, both of them have no meaning. See? Just we have to recognize this in our own experience. When a person is told he is very much attached to sweets, so he is told by the doctor, look here, now you have to stop taking sweets, okay? If you take the sweets, then before you take the next bite, you arrange for your funeral, because then you will be immediately taken. It is that bad? Yes. Okay, then I will not take. So what was attachment becomes a detachment. Both of them have nothing to do. Therefore, kwa jiva, kwa tat brahma, the third thing is, we have to be told that we are someone other than the body. See, this point I told you. We are all expert in blaming others for the problems of our life. Spiritual life begins when we accept ourselves to be responsible for everything that happens in our life. Don't blame anybody. For that the jiva is brought into picture. See? So what is the jiva? This other than Vedanta nobody tells you. See? Because they don't want to inquire. They want to keep this market going on. If you do this thing, if you donate, you will go to the heaven. See? So, let us try to understand this. See, when I go to so many houses, these mothers, Bhagwan Krishna had only, he discarded his mother, Devaki, only for a few years. In exchange, he got Yashoda. He was a poor one. He got only one Yashoda. I discarded my Devaki and I got battalions of Yashoda around the world. When you ask any child, how much they suffer because of their mother? You can imagine my condition. All over the world, they make my life miserable. Eat this, eat this. I am not a buffalo, yaar. Let me eat whatever I want. No. I have prepared with such a great love for you. For the first time I prepared. Meaning, you are a guinea pig. Eat and suffer. See? So, to tell what is the jiva, this mother told her son. See, don't ask me. I don't know. Ask Swamiji. He knows everything. And he said, Swamiji, this is the mathematics problem. I do not know. Mommy say you know everything. I said I don't know mathematics at all. I can't even count continuously. I get doubtful. No, you are avoiding. Tell. So he gave me the problem. Problem was very difficult. There is a water tank. It has got two holes. One inlet, one outlet. If the outlet is closed and inlet is open and the water is allowed to flow in, then water tank gets filled in 45 minutes. Then after you close the inlet and open the outlet, the water tank is emptied in 25 minutes. If the water tank is empty and both the inlet and outlet are simultaneously open, how much time it will take to fill in the water tank? What was my reply? No? Don't waste water. So what the child was asking? The unknown, is it not? Similarly, what is jiva? Jiva, you are jiva. What is the jiva? Unknown. And then we have to define it. Like Brahman we define. Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma Yo Veda Netam Guaya. That we define. What is the jiva? to make you understand easily. Man is Paramatma, Bhagavan or Brahman. Husband is Jivatma. Now if you want to define a husband, how will you define? Man plus the mirror of the wife and the reflection of the man in the mirror of the wife. These three factors put together is husband, isn't it? If the wife disappears, will the mirror take the reflection with itself? Where it has gone? And who is miserable? This husband and wife who do not exist. How can you help a non-existing entity? Like trying to take out the reflection of the moon from the waters. Only one way. Know the illusion as an illusion is the only way to go beyond the influence of the illusion. You don't have to destroy. Exactly the same way. Jiva, jiva, jiva. It is not a reality. Last life, this life. They don't get lost in that. And remember, if you are walking the spiritual path, don't get into comparison. If you get in comparison, you are not qualified. You will get confused. See, Kwa jiva kvachatad brahma. See, sarvada vimalasya me. I am ever free from mala impurities of knower, known knowledge, experiencer, experiencer, and experience. Therefore, no mala, no impurity of otherness or divisions. Homogeneous, undivided presence is our essential nature. I have not forgotten. Don't sympathize with me. This experience, your eyes are open, ears are open, you are awake, not sleeping, at least somebody. And the most important thing, at this moment, you are nobody. Living in this experience 24/7 is living in God. You have not done anything physically. Not done Shirshasana, not gone to Kailash Yatra. See? You have not given donation. You have not observed Ekadashi. You have not taken a cold water bath. Only change your focal length. When we go to the eye doctors, they don't give us vision. What they help? The ability of our eye muscles to adjust the focal length has become weak with age or whatever reason. Therefore, when they give us the glasses, then the weakness of the eye muscles is taken care of by the power of the glasses, and therefore the vision is able to adjust the object with this focal length with the help of the glasses. See? When these mothers, for the first time, they are not able to see properly, what they do, they take the book in the hand and they start reading like this. So the kids have got to get front. Mommy, you are becoming very stylish this way, this way. No, darling, actually, I can't see properly. So where was her attention? Not on this thing, but on the vision. Then what we do? We go to the doctor, get an instrument fixed so that we are able to adjust the focal length properly, isn't it? Vision is not created by a doctor. If this is clear, this world that we see through the vision of our incompleteness, ignorance, when we go to satsanga, satsanga doesn't give you divinity. You are divine. Only thing, your focal length is adjusted. Now you are No more husband, wife, brother, father. You are no more Indian, American. You are no more rich, poor. You are no more young or old. You are. See? Kva jivaha kvachatad brahma. Can there be a husband without a man? Cannot be. But a man can be without becoming husband. The husband is a jiva. And what is the jiva? It is available bag carrier. That's it. So to know the man that he is a man, what he has to do? He has to take the wife lightly even if she is heavy. But we take her so heavily that we get buried under that. Therefore, kva jivaha kvachatad brahma sarvada vimalasya me. I don't have that impurity of jiva, jagat, ishvara, maya and attachment, detachment, realization. All of them have no meaning. See, friends. Continuing further. Kva pravrittir nivrittirva. Kva mukti kvacha bandhanam. Kutastha nirvibhagasya. Swasthasya mama sarvada. Swastha. Swastha means swasmin sthiti. Come back to your own being. See? Non-optional presence is the truth. There is no option. Or past, present, future, this or that, it is just. And therefore, pravritti, nivritti, getting involved in this world or withdrawal from the world. So I am a grahastha, no, I am a sannyasi. Mukti kvacha bandhanam. I am in bondage, I want liberation. Kutastha nirvibhagasya. But for the Kutastha, the one who is supporting everything. See, friends, pravritti getting involved in this world, I am there. When I withdraw, I am still there. So, our presence is not disturbed by getting involved or not getting involved. Waking and dream do not add anything to me. When the waking dream has gone and deep sleep, I do not lose anything. I continue to be the same. See, friends, it is only the eloquence of silence that truth is revealed. Not by words, not through words. Kutastha nirvibhagasya. I am undivided substratum of this whole involvement and withdrawal. Isn't it? Waking and dream is involvement, and deep sleep samadhi is withdrawal. And all the four are possible in me. If I am not there, there is no son. If I am not there, there is no husband. If I am not there, there is no father. But if I, the man, is there, then only three can exist. Therefore, vibhaga, one man is not divided into the son, the husband or the father. So the fundamental rule is, anything which appears under n number of conditions is not the reality. North, east, west, south. What is the conditioning? Sunrise. If you go far away from the relation between sun and earth, whether you are going to the east or the west, you know the whole globe, they use this term, Middle East, Far East. You know why they use this term? Because Britishers were there to dictate the whole world. Therefore, from Britain point of view, it is Middle East, and then it East, and then it is Far East. But for the round, there is no middle, no past, no nothing. Western world, Eastern world. Is it that the Western world there is no sunrise and in the Eastern world there is no sunset? But we get so lost in these words. Therefore, pravrutti, nivrutti, getting involved, getting withdrawn, nothing. Now be attentive. How can we get involved in this world and yet remain uninvolved? That is spiritual practice. Get involved in this world, yet not get involved in this world. See? And this is possible only when you perform it as an act on the stage of the drama. You know, in early 30s or late 20s, in India, on the drama stage, ladies never used to come. Now only ladies come. Because the ladies' part was played by the gents. So they used to dress like a woman completely, have the woman costume and talk like that, act like that. Even during that action of a woman, that man never forgets he is a man. Exactly the same way, we all have to perform different roles in our life. But while performing this role, we have to remind ourselves we are essentially in this body, not for suffering or enjoying. After the role is over, get out of the role and have a cup of tea. See, friends, but we take this so real, so real. And then we don't want to come out of it. We want sympathy for that. And then they scold people like us. One lady scolded me this thing. I told you probably. What is there for you to all the time be happy, be happy? Get married and show, be happy. So marriage is a license to be miserable. Continue. So pravrutti, nivrutti, mukti, bandhanam, these are only words, words, words. Neither we are in bondage nor we are liberated. See? Then what is bondage liberation? When we take waking as real, then you talk about the bondage. And then we want liberation from the waking. So what we do? We want to go and commit suicide, or we want to separate, or we want to divide. And what happened? Nothing. Everything continues the same thing. See? So ka pravrutti nivrittiva ka mukti kvacha bandhanam. There is neither bondage nor liberation. Relax, man, relax. What will you do after realization? I want God's darshan. Then what will you do? Why tamaku? Therefore, the simplest spiritual practice is have no desires about anything. Then how to live that? Living at zero complaint level, no complaints. See, friends, swastasya nirvibhagasya kvopadesha kvava shastram kva shishya kvacha va guruhu kvachasti purushartho va Nirupade Shivasya me. Now all your notions will be destroyed. Here. Nirupade Shivasya me, the divine essential being, for this me, ko upadeshaha, who is going to come and teach me? What is going to teach me Shastra, and which guru is going to teach me, and who is the disciple? See, friends, therefore I am telling you very clearly, don't get locked up in Guru, Guru, Guru. Mahaguru hote hai ye log. See, remember, Guru is not the one who teaches. Guru is our ability to learn. When it is said, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Now understand the meaning of this mantra. Guru Brahma. Who is the Brahma? Brahmaji is the creator. So, that event, that issue in our life, because of which we are reborn as the spiritual seeker, that event, that issue, that person is our Guru, because we are reborn. No more here, living only to die. Guru Brahma. It could be anything. An event, a loss, a gain, a deception, anything it could be. Because of that, we have changed the direction of our life from the dogward to the Godward. That event is Guru in our life. And this is established in Bhagavad Gita, first chapter. It is called as the Vishada Yoga. How can the tragedy be the yoga? Patanjali will start crying. What are you doing? I am doing tragedy yoga. Why? Because of the tragedy only, our direction of life changes. Enough of this world. See, friends. Therefore, that event, because of which we change the direction, that Brahmaji is our Guru, because we have learned from there. Then Guru Vishnu. What Vishnu Bhagwan does? He is the maintenance department. See? So if we are able to maintain ourselves on the spiritual path, not because of, but in spite of, that situation is our Guru, if we have learned. And third is Guru Devo Maheshwara. What the Shiva does? Shiva is the destroyer of all the obstacles in our life. See, friends, so don't go out anywhere in search of a buddy. If we can learn, all the Mahatmas, all the gods, they are with us. See, friends, remember this basic thing. No Guru will teach you, because their market will become flop. See, nobody can teach swimming to a person who cannot learn. See, here only it happened. Some place I don't remember. I was staying with my friend many years before. So they had a nice pool. So I said, hey, today I will take nice swim in the pool. So I got into it. Then my friend, his wife and his son, 5 years. I said, you are only watching me like a fish or what? You also all come inside. So his wife came. His son, 5 years, he jumped. I told my friend, hey, you come. So the child started laughing. Swamiji, Papa cannot swim. I said, come on, why can't you swim? Swamiji, I tried to learn, but I cannot swim. As swimming cannot be taught, you have to learn. Spiritual practice cannot be taught, you have to be. And what is the spiritual practice? Commitment to the higher goal. And what is the highest goal? Be happy. Not because, but in spite. That is the way. So Guru Devo Maheshwara. Then Guru Sakshat Parabrahma. So Paramatma is only one. Who is making us to get a right message from our day-to-day life? That Paramatma is our essential nature. Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. And the last word is Gurave Namaha. It is such a namaskar salutation where the one who is doing namaskar, it disappears. How will the wave salute the ocean? By remaining separate or by dissolving in the ocean? How will the garment or rather ornament salute the gold? Only by dissolving in the gold. What is dissolving? One's name and form is given up. See, and when name and form is given up, you are neither honored nor are you insulted. देखो संतो, So what Upadesha? Maharaji, please give me some mantra. Actually, when we were children, some Babaji came and they gave mantra to the whole village, and I don't know what it was. I was small, therefore nothing happens to me. Now you give me some powerful mantra, Swamiji. Something should happen. I said, okay, listen. You repeat after me. Dum dhadaka. Dum dhadaka. What is that powerful mantra? See, powerful mantra means you are at peace with yourself. Don't justify you are disturbed. Don't try to fix a cause because of what or whom you are disturbed. No. We are squarely responsible for everything that happens in our life. Therefore, Guru, Shishya, Shastra, study, Purushartha, there are 4 Purusharthas, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, forget about it. You just relax. Somebody wrote me the other day, old lady, known to me for many years, more than 30, 40 years. All the problems. So, I wrote, reply, relax. After Swamiji, really, when I read that relax, I am feeling relaxed. See, friends, tabla and dimag हमेशा चढ़ा के नहीं रखते. You know tabla? Whenever you have to play, that time you should make it tight. Then the right time of sound comes. Similarly, dimag, when necessary, be alert. Rest of the time, relax. छोड़ो यार क्या फर्क पड़ता है. Therefore, निरुपादेशुरस् शिवस्य मे. One last verse. क्वचास्ति क्वचवानास्ति क्वास्ति चैकं चकद्वयम् कम बहुनात्र किमुक्तेन किंचिन्नोतिष्ठते मम. क्वच अस्ति क्वच नास्ति. This is another important thing we understand. Everything in this world we recognize with these 2 options. Either is or is not. Everything. Now, today, this is day, it is not night. So this is June, this is not December. I am man, I am not woman. Everything in this world is having this option. Now come to yourself. Do we have the option I am not? We can never experience our absence. So if I am not is not a possibility, is it necessary to say I am? Then what will be the language? Mouthshut.com. See? Unnecessarily caw. And watch this. All the time talking about the past. Particularly matas, they cannot remain in the present. All the time. Stop this unwanted gossip. Once, Amrutanandamayiva hugging Amma. She came to Mumbai somewhere. So, there Swami, he came. He said, Swamiji, Amma was remembering you. I said, okay, I'll come. After my talk, I sat in his car going. And there were some other Amma because they also came for Swamiji, we want to come with you. I said, it's not my car, you are the driver. Now, what the driver can say? Okay, sit down. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the back side, when 4 people sit, 3 place, we sit 4. How they will sit? Aage piche. And the car started. And that Amma who was sitting little ahead, her mouth was in my ears. And then non-stop, I thought my head is going to burst. So I told the person, hey, wait a minute, park it here. He parked. I got down. I said, you please take them. I'll wait here. Then I'll come. So Ammaji, why this thing? I said, my head is going to burst now. I can't take it anymore. See, Therefore, practice these two things, my friends. Before you talk to anybody on any topic, ask a question, is it necessary to talk? Come. When we went here, who asked you? See? And second thing, don't talk to yourself. If these two principles you take with you in your life, you have taken a big leap on your spiritual path. Therefore, Kvacha vasti nasti ekam cha advayam. Therefore, there is nothing like one and two, one or many, singular or plural, no. See? If I go to somebody's house and somebody introduces Swamiji, this is my elder son. So what will be the question that will come in my mind? How many kids you have got, is it not? Because when you say qualified elder son, if somebody says, Swamiji, this is my son, will I ask how many children you have got? When one is unqualified, it is the one, and the one is infinite. There are not two infinities. And therefore, in this non-dual reality, I versus you, knower versus known, experiencer versus experience, all these divisions disappear. So, na ekam na dvayam. Therefore, Paramatma is not even one. Don't hold on to that one. That also you drop. One couple came to meet me and said, Swamiji, we are constantly fighting. What should we do? Help us. I said, I don't have sticks here, but I can give you 2 guns. Swamiji, do you remember you came to our marriage? I said, yes, I remember. And I also remember what message I gave you. I told you, marriage is a peculiar mathematics. 1 plus 1 is not 2. 1 and 1 is not 11. 1 plus 1 is 1. This is the mathematics of marriage. So, Swamiji, this is creating problem in your life. What is that? Which one? We are fighting on this issue. See, the foolishness is unlimited like the wisdom. See, friends. Therefore, ekam dvayam, all these things just no meaning. Bahunatre kimiktena tishtanno tishtate mama. Therefore, what is there, how much we should keep on talking? The best way is Mauna Vyakya Prakatita Parabrahma Tattvam Yuvanam Varsishtante Vasadrushi Ganaihi Avrutam Brahmanishthaihi Acharendram Karakalita Chin Mudram Ananda Rupam Swatma Ramam Mudita Vadanam Dakshinamurti Mide. The ultimate instruction is given by the Chin Mudra. What is Chin Mudra? Take the snuff. And remove all the garbage in your... I don't know what I should say. Sinuses or the brain. This Chin Mudra is the ultimate instruction given by the scriptures. 5 things. Gross body, Annamaya Kosh. You know why I am holding like this thing? Once I was holding like this and telling, there was somebody who was reading my palm. I said, you are here to listen or to read my palm? From that time onward, I hold like this. These are all professional hazards. So, this small finger is Annamaya Kosh, cross body. Ring finger is Pranamaya Kosh. This middle finger is Manomaya Kosh, mind. The Tarjani is Vijnanamaya Kosh, eye. And thumb is the Anandamaya Kosh. If you do not have Anandamaya thumb, how will you work with this 4? See? Now, this eye, identified with the mind, becomes I am happy, I am miserable. I identified through the mind with the pranamaya kosha. I am hungry, I am thirsty. Is I identified with the body. I am man, I am woman, I am young, I am old, I am beautiful, I am awful. And the samsara never ends. Then we come to satsang. We are told, first of all, separate from the annamaya kosha, body disidentification. So what will happen? You will not talk about possessions and relations. Then, separate from the pranamaya kosha, you will give minimum choice to your food and hunger. Whatever comes, take it as a prasad of God and be happy. Separate from the mind, don't justify joy and sorrows. When you separate yourself from these three, now the design has changed. Then what will happen to this I? It will go back to Anandamaya Kosha. This is the spiritual practice. Chinmudram Ananda Rupam Swatma Ramam Mudita Vadanam Bhakshina Murti Mide. That is our divine nature. Discover this. Don't seek, discover. You are divine. You don't have to become divine. And it is not a process of gaining something. It is the process of losing everything. It is not a process of becoming divine. It is unbecoming devil. The day you take this stand in your life, life will be a celebration. And when there is a celebration, you don't calibrate. When you go for any vacation, what is your attitude? I have got $50,000 as my budget for this vacation. So we go and we are calculating. Now, tomorrow we have to go. Today is the last day. How much money is there remaining? We have got still $10,000. Come on, we'll spend it. Because we have gone there to spend money, not to earn money. Because vacation was a celebration. My friends, we are in this world for a celebration. Don't calibrate. What will I get? Give one. What will I get? And when you celebrate, you will be never miserable. What happened to you? Are happy? But no, I don't know. I am very happy. No. Discover this. And when we are calibrating all the time, we go to the hotel with the wife, children, all that. First time you take your lot, and the children are surprised. How come dad is taking us to a nice hotel and all that? And then dad sits there, and then you don't know how to, I will order for all of you. And he is not seeing the name of the item, he is seeing the rate. And he says to the, 68 number, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. So the children and the wife are waiting what comes. They get 4 bottles of water. Calculating. Friend, in celebration, there is no calibration. Make your life a celebration. Give it a try and be happy. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.